gorgeous light. I'm taking advantage of it. Just, you never know, it might not last. 100 to 400. It's nice small copse of, I believe, are pines, and you've got the light just hitting the top of the fells behind this copse of trees. So I'm trying to frame it. I'm going to take two shots, one with one of the peaks in frame and a wider shot with both of them, and then I'll decide which one I like best when I get home. What a beautiful start to the day this is. And the light is just dipping in and out, quite faded at the moment. Hardly any breeze. There's a certain coolness to the air. It's forecasted about, what was it now, about -4, -5 on the fell tops today. No ice around, no spikes. Beautiful stuff. So I've parked, it's near Mosedale, back in the northern fells of the Lake District. I wanted to come here. I've only a few left now to bag my second round of Wainwrights. It's just the remoteness of this place. A couple of fells today, that's all. But yeah, very tranquil. There's too many chances I'm missing here with the longer lens. I'm going to change over the 35mm whilst I can, whilst I'm on low ground. Some nice compositions with trees, especially when the light bounces off the posts and the walls. Yeah, the light's gone now. Put the 100 to 400 lens back on. Stick to the same lens, just stick to the same lens. The thing is, that composition back there only worked with the light on it, and the light has gone because it's gone behind the fell, so no more. But yeah, definitely needed the light. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Fancy living there. Beautiful. That is Roundhouse, I believe. Or at least that's what it says on the map. Approaching Roundhouse. Just past Swineside again. Lovely little cottage there. Would I live here? I'm not sure if I would live here. I'd certainly have a holiday home. To be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to get much light now. It forecasted best of light in the morning. So it might cloud over later. Yeah, as I said before, wind chill, -4, -5. Temperatures it's around freezing at the moment. As I said, no ice, so that's fine. So there you go, first sighting of Grainsgill Beck. Isn't it lovely? And this will eventually lead me up to where I fork off. I have to say that carefully. And the light has reappeared, which is always heartwarming stuff, of course. So, not too far distance, there is a silver birch, which is just bending. Ooh, nice. Just bending slightly to the right hand side. A nice bit of light on there. And what I've seen beyond that silver birch, slightly leaning to the right hand side in the distance, is a row of what appear to be silver birch, just delicately hanging on to the fell side of a little meandering line, and the light is just catching it all the way in at 400, fully extended. I've taken a full frames, but that will make a nice square crop, I believe. Well, a very versatile lens, and that image is what's proven it. Yeah, there you go. So this is where I break off. I'm going to follow a more northerly direction up at the side of Grainsgill Beck, which will eventually take me up to Cumbrian Way, and then that will lead me on to High Pike. That behind me in the distance is Skidder, and the path there eventually will take you to Skidder House, which I joined in one of my previous videos, if you remember snowy, icy conditions. Yeah, it's a beautiful walk, really is nice. But yeah, again, like coming and going. I was just taking a photograph when the light was out. You got the beck as well on the left hand side. Well, it did forecast it. It's just starting to snow. Snow flurries forecasted throughout the day. So without further ado, I'm going to put the waterproofs on. The last thing I want to do is get these wet, get cold. Not nice. It's got quite an eerie feel to it now. The light has dropped. The thing is about these, it splits all the way up. Yes, you got to zip all the way up and Velcro, and that really does help. But still, oh, so difficult. I don't want to rip them. That's one leg. She's easy. There we go. Done that. Whew. So the remains of World War I tungsten mill between 1906 and 1917. I'm reading that here, by the way. Yeah, very interesting. Not quite on a level to the disused mine you see around Old Man of Coniston, but nevertheless, still interesting. Right, straight up there, Cumbrian Way. Well, that was interesting. A snow flurry just made its way through the valley. I looked behind and I saw this composition. Now, if you look at that, there's hardly anything there. There's a tree, if you can see it. A little tree, bottom left-hand side of the frame somewhere. And these here were nicely layered. Nicely layered and not open like they are now because of the snow flurry. Similar to like fog, you know, it adds that veil, doesn't it? And the tree stood out because the background was more or less blocked out, like a faint outline of the layering of the fells beyond it. So quickly snapped it, but if I took it now, the tree, well, it's hardly visible. But as I say, because the background was veiled out, you could really make out the outline of the tree, so that worked well. Right, we're nearly there, about half a kilometre until we head north east to my first fell of the day, which is High Pike. There's a bit of weather coming in there from the west, and it's approaching. See that? See the bothy? So I'll be heading up to that. Look at the views. See in distance, weather system. I've taken a shot of this. Look at these layers. Lovely stuff. Very good. Very good. Time for a bit of food and coffee. I brought a warm frosted coffee. Not a bad view. Still warm. That was Lingy Hut. Lingy Hut. Great idea. Gotta respect them though. Leave no trace. So as expected, there is ice, but it's not that bad. It brings quite a welcoming relief actually for the bog. Because the tops is slightly frozen, so it's quite hard on the foot. So not bad when it comes to ease of walking on top of it. And there she is, first view of High Pike. Now from memory, there's a nice bench, nice stone bench at the top of there. I could be wrong, I'm sure there is. All right, there is a bench. It's a nice bench. It's a very cold bench, but it's a welcoming relief. I'm clogged in a bit. No, I say no visibility. Very poor visibility. Right, I'm gonna head east towards Carrock Fell. Bit of a dip, bit of a climb, but not too strenuous. Satisfying moment. This is quite an interesting little place. I'm at the, we could call it the foothills, the bottom of Carrock Fell. Not too far away, I reckon less than a kilometre. You see the weather system's just been drifting in and out, and it's creating this lovely veiled look, almost painterly feel to it. Trying to look for shapes and geometry in the distance. Simple stuff really. But I must admit the lens of 100 to 400, it does seem to struggle if there's no great contrast. I've noticed that. So I have to persevere a bit with that. But the weather has turned. It's a fine drizzle and there's a bit of a breeze started as well, but finally I'm at the cairn of Carrock Fell. It's a nice looking cairn actually, this. Let's tap it. Right, I'm now going to head down. Quite a steep descent actually. It's a route I've never been, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm going to pack away the 100 to 400, get the 35mm out. You never know.